Hello everybody, welcome to Top 10 Facts, and today we're talking about the top 10 weirdest Japanese games. Number 10, Cho Aniki. The longest running Cho Aniki series is famous solely for its horrific overtones. The game are 2D side-scrollers like Gladius and Galaga, except everything looks like balls. A half-naked muscular man, or a half-naked muscular man with his balls. Just play the game if you don't believe me, and be sure to pay special attention to the boss, a giant man who's nude save from a metal plate over his crotch, and he shoots various phallic objects, including another naked man out of, I don't want to say. Number 9, Super Galactic Hour. Super Galactic Hour is a game about 4 animals that transform into busty, scantily-clad women, and then compete in a series of simple events designed to make them jiggle around as much as possible. It's sort of like a game show, except it comes bundled into an incredible sense of shame that you won't feel when watching The Price is Right. Number 8, I'm Sorry. This is a very short description, but this arcade game is a lot like Pac-Man if it were conceived entirely on acid, and then more acid, and a lot sadder. I'm Sorry stars former Japanese Prime Minister Kakuo Tanaka. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. And the player's goal is to collect gold bars while dodging enemies. It is satirical take on Tanaka's greed. He was involved in numerous bribery scandals. That's much we understand, but the rest of the game is satire. It's madness. The enemy is Tanaka has to avoid armed policemen or rival plagues. Instead, he's on the run from, you guessed it, Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Carl Lewis, along with a couple of Japanese celebrities. Yeah. If they catch Tanaka, they'll strip him down to a diaper, change into a leather bikini, and then whip him. Political satire at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Number 7. Toilets. Video games are everyday these days. They are home consoles, handheld console games on your PC, games on your cell phone. And now, thanks to Sega, there are video games in Japanese urinals. You heard me right, Japanese urinals. The Toilets, Toylets, project is just in the testing stage right now, with 4 games available in select washrooms across Japan. An LCD screen above the urinal gives you instructions, while pressure pad measures the strength of your stream. That's right, stream. Objects range from cleaning graffiti to make a gust of wind blow a woman's skirt up. Ads are shown on the screen in between games, and if you're proud of your performance, you can save yourselves to a USB stick and try to break your record the next time nature calls. There's no video on one because, well, it's a urinal-based game. If for some reason you have trouble picturing that concept, try thinking about Pong the next time you go to a bathroom. And who says this game might be a piece of crap? I'm sorry, let's get to number 6. Number 6, Princess Maker. Do you want a daughter but don't want to pull in all the time, effort, and money required to raise one? Or maybe you're willing to make this sacrifice but nobody on the planet is willing to reproduce with you. Well, whichever is it, the Princess Maker games have you covered. Now you too can raise a little girl into a young woman, and from the comfort of your living room. Oh god, Japanese people are disturbing. Thankfully the game isn't literal. You don't actually make the girl. If you're disappointed in the lack of, you know what, there are approximately 500,000 other Japanese games that have you covered. Instead, you control 8 years of her life with an iron fist dictating everything. You want her when she studies and when she works, or to what clothes she wears. Once she turns 18, your decisions effort now she lives the rest of her life. You might choose to recover any of her priest and high-end prostitute to professional dominatrix. Or if you're lucky, she'll decide to marry you. Man, you know a game is weird when father-daughter insists on the creepy possible ending. Japanese people, I have a lot of questions for you. Number 5. Galgun. First-person shooter games like Doom or Halo aren't very popular in Japan, as something about the genre just doesn't appeal to Japanese gamers. Unless, of course, you get rid of those monsters and evil aliens and replacing them with love and bleed schoolgirls. Then you got a winner on your hands. Players control an average teenage boy who has somehow become the most popular guy at school for the day. This, of course, means that every girl within a 10-mile radius rushes blindly towards you, gushes with hormones, and wanting to do God knows what to your manhood. Yeah. Your only choice to fight them off is with the pre-Ramon shot, which elicits... Wait, that's how it says? Elicits plenty of erotic moaning and jiggling before the girls fall to their knees, all surrounded by the masculinity they use. There used to be plenty of panty shots, too. But Microsoft instead of developers removed them, because otherwise the game would just be creepy. Not creepy right now. That's why I never move, especially to Japan. Number 4. Love Death. Sticking with the schoolgirl theme, the long-running Love Death franchise, 5 games since 2005, takes the concept of feeding off newly teenagers and elevates to a truly disturbing level. And you thought the title was creepy. Ooh, you're in a doozy. Half erotic game, half beating the crap out of schoolgirls with supporting good simulator. Love Death allows you to go through town to a bunch of anime girls with baseball bats, fishing poles, and much more, including an mystery liquid that certainly isn't suggestive to the slightest. I wonder what it is. Let's just continue with this. I cannot pronounce that word. Ostensibly, there's a story and objectives, but every video game confined off the game suggests that players use it for nothing more than gunning down hallways full of schoolgirls with soccer balls. You guessed it, soccer balls. But don't worry, according to these games, Japanese girls don't even mind getting assaulted. Number 3, Doki Doki Majo Shinpan. This is the last school game-based game, I promise. Look, it's not the fault Japan loves them so much. We're just showing the results of horrifying research. God, I hate my job. Based on the video displayed on emblem, you're welcome, you probably think it's some sort of molestation game. And well, you're basically right. But don't worry, your character isn't some 40-year-old pedophile, but rather a student who's been ordered by an angel to purge his schools of witches. And you thought Mario was the only fanfiction game in the Japanese. How do you tell if a girl is a witch? You touch her until her heartbeat picks up, and at which point, if she is a witch, you'll see a witch mark emerge somewhere of her half-naked body. Okay, so as creepy as making the game about feeling up junior high girls is, we have to give them points of creativity. Gosh, I cannot talk today. Because the plot gives gamers the perfect excuse if they're taught, no mom, I'm not playing some sexual game. I'm fighting witchcraft. And the excuse must be one popular one Because there have been 3 witch touching games made since 2007. That's right, witch touching is an exciting genre to the Japanese right now. And you thought Mario was popular. Oh no, this is a lot more popular. Why? Number 2, which I am so sorry that I mispronounced. Fastening de Haijona Tukana ni Instruno up Ontono no Dias Sayo training. Huh? Now you know you brave the got little schoolgirl molestation games. Your face is no doubt controlled in an expression of disbelief. And if it isn't, well, then maybe there's something wrong with it. Perhaps you should play Fastening of Rich Expressions of Boost in Prestations Adult DS Face Training. Oh, it is a DS game. Why? A game designed to give you a prettier face through the use of various exercises. Yes, that's right, face exercises. The goal is to mimic facial expressions shown to you by the game, and include game looks as you face the grades you on how well you're doing. And the theory is, if you mastered these face-inning exercises, your skin will become more elastic and expressive. Yeah. Then again, here in America, we can choose from about a dozen astrology games. So who are we to talk that this game is actually worse? This game could be the next Mario Maker on the DS. Who knows? Now, before we get to our number 1, here is an honorable mention. Super Mario Bros. 2, or in Japan, Doki Doki Panic. Now, you guys know that this is not a weird game. This is just Super Mario Bros. 2. But Doki Doki Panic takes it into a whole nother level. Allow me to explain. Doki Doki Panic takes Mario Bros. 2 into a whole nother creepy level. Such as, there is no Luigi, there is a demon. And Peach is, let's just say, works at the corner. Yeah, this game takes it to a whole nother, let's just say, schoolgirl kind of nonsense. And the background doesn't even make it a lot better. It's a schoolgirl place, and we said that this is, well, it isn't part of the countdown, so we technically did not lie, so, thumbs up. Now, let's just get to number 1. Number 1 is Bunga Bunga. Bunga Bunga. Oh my god, this one's disturbing. Bunga Bunga is an arcade game about spanking. Literally, the goal is to whack a fox fanny built into the machine. According to Wikipedia, this game is designed to simulate Konshu, a child prank popular in Japan, where the victim is poked with 2 fingers into the butt region while distracted. According to us, what the heck? The harder you spank or poke, the latter act being done with the acid of a giant plastic finger, the better your score. And yes, there is a score. 8 potential victims are available, ranging from the relatively tame ex-girlfriend or to the creepy mother-in-law to the really creepy child molester. If your spanking is proficient enough to meet Boinga Boinga's high standards, you'll be rewarded with a small plastic trophy in the shape of poop. Whether or not you've been supposed to be poop of your spanking victims isn't really made clear, but it's doubt a cheerish reward either way. Oh god.